BPB's 2017 NAMM Show coverage is sponsored by Plugin Boutique, the place for music plugins.
Hey guys, welcome to the Tracktion booth here, NAMM 2017, day 2, and I've still got my voice just about. Going to give you a quick tour through our latest generation of our workstation. We are renaming the workstation this year to Waveform. For those who want to understand the transition, essentially Tracktion, the classic name for the app, we now use obviously for our company name, and we needed an inspirational new name for the main app, so we came up with the fantastic name of Waveform after much deliberation. So here we have it running. The app has a lot of refinements in it, but the big new stuff is, of course, we've added a fully modular integrated mixer, which has been one of the big requests, especially for new people to the app or transitioning over from other apps. It was one of the heavily requested features. If you're a classic Tracktion user, we haven't done away with the classic mixer view here on the right-hand side, which, as always, you can open and close and open our browsers and whatnot. But you'll see this new button up the top here, which allows you to open the integrated edit view mixer. There's a few buttons on the side for customizing how you view that mixer, whether you have different elements and stuff. Set play so we can see some levels going through. So you can see your plugins. So again, fully customizable, very elegant integrated mixer. You can also open the same edit in a dedicated mixer view. So if you have multiple screens, for example, you can drag the same edit into a dedicated mixer. Here's the dedicated mixer view, so you can have this on one screen and you can have the edit on the other screen. So again, fully modular. You can fully customize how the mixer is laid out. Very, very flexible, very easy. It's a very modern mixer. Next up, another big come on, Mac. Another big feature addition for this year is a set of new musicality tools, creative musicality tools. So Midi has had a big sort of improvement. Let's jump into a Midi clip here. So you'll notice immediately we have now a dedicated Midi editor. You can still edit at the clip level just as you did before. So again, we're not sort of removing tried and trusted classic Tracktion workflows. We're just adding improvements. So the dedicated Midi editor, now you can ghost audio clips behind it and stuff. And you can also go to our new pattern generator, which allows you to very quickly generate chord progressions, melodies, bass lines. Essentially all the musical sort of stuff that if you're not classically trained, allows you to quickly sort of dive in and get some complex stuff going. Some pretty good science going on behind the hood here. But real quick, real easy. You'll notice we have this suggestion box here. We've mined the internet and trolled a bunch of data that essentially analyzed popular music, Western popular music, and you can actually sort of predict what chord progressions are popular, and we use all that science and data to actually help the user choose most relevant chord progressions. So again, lots of musicality tools. To go along with these new tools, we have a brand new sampler that we're including with Waveform. It's called Collective. It's based on our Action platform, which was the heart of our biotech synth. The goal of the instrument is to essentially give the user a wide range of instruments straight out of the box. Everything from drums, keys, strings, wide range. It's going to have about 5 GB of samples built in, and then the sound design team go in and do all the sort of merging of synthesis and samples to create some really beautiful sounding sample instruments straight out of the box. That instrument is called Collective. Here we have an initial version. It's still in development, so there's some tweaks to be done on it, but you can get the general idea. The edit page is changing. There's some simple controls we're adding to the front page, but it's a really, really nice sampler that we're adding to the Waveform. Of course, at the end of last year, we launched our premium plugin suite as well, so you can add whichever plugins or content you like. Pricing on Waveform is going to go up very slightly. It's going to be $99 rather than $60 to cover the costs of adding things like the sampler. And then there'll be upgrade paths from all the previous versions as normal. And then you can bundle with all the rest of the content that we're doing. So no major changes there. We have it running here on a Raspberry Pi as well, just to inspire some thinking about what can be done with a Raspberry Pi and a workstation. Here we have it running, Waveform running the demo song, the Static Observer demo song on the Pi, and then we have a custom version of Biotech running on the touchscreen Pi over there. But it's really to inspire what can be done on that platform. Behind that we have our copper reference I/O, which is finally through the final design phase. We hoped to ship it last year, but then ESS came out with a new flagship D2A chip in the second half of last year. So of course we had to integrate that. It's now the Sabre Pro chip, which is 140 dB of dynamic range, which is just simply otherworldly. But now that will be available in the next 2 to 3 months. Units are going out for review as we speak. So very excited to finally have that going to market. And then next I'll have Taiho run you through the new Wave Razor synth, which is another big release for the show, which is Taiho's baby. So we'll grab him and he'll run you through that.